mind and leave this waste behind. And oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I look retarded. I look extremely retarded. This mask is way too small for my face. I've had this mask since I was probably 10 years old. I cannot breathe. Give me a second. Oh, that's much better. I finally got the glasses back on. It's been a while since I've had the glasses. Hello everyone. Welcome. I did do a video on Halloween. I was literally off by a day. I did a video on Thursday, not knowing Friday was Halloween. Like I could have literally done something for Halloween. My apologies. I'll definitely do something better for next year. But guess what? We're here, right? That doesn't mean being scary is over, right? Because it's Tuesday on the channel. You know what happens on Tuesdays on the channel? Yes! Terrific Terrifying Tuesday. A series that we do on the channel where we look at scary things from Japan, it being sometimes we play video games, we look at videos, animations, TikToks, anything scary that we can get our hands on that we can find and we haven't reacted to already, we'll watch on Tuesdays. So today we're going to be looking at the story of Hanako-san. It's like extremely popular in Japan. I already knew who Hanako-san was, not knowing who other urban legends were, but Hanako-san is just one that we obviously already knew. And we're going to be reacting to the same guy we reacted to last time on the channel on Terrific Terrifying Tuesday, Nightmare Tales. Now, Nightmare Tales is almost like Marine Horror Animations, but I was looking through his category of stuff, and unlike Marine Horror Animations, who originally does stuff from Japan, Nightmare Tales does do a bit more, but his stories are like a little bit shorter, a bit more compressed, which is perfectly fine and perfectly okay for today's video because I did not have a lot of time to record because I have other things to do today, but I was trying to find like a nice little short, animation, and thanks to him, shout out to my boy Nightmare Tales when we reacted to his videos. Anyways guys, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, we're reacting to the story of Hanako-san, so with no long intro, I mean kind of a long intro, I mean, you know, I had the ghost face mask on and you know, my favorite character from like the horror movie franchises and that type of stuff, so yeah, a little bit of lore about me, but yeah, Samurai Shinobi Nerd Deep Geek starts between sit back, relax, enjoy the cuts, edits, memes, put stuff I put into the video, because I do it all for love, and I do it all for you. If I sound like my voice is like a little bit sick, or like if I have like a runny nose, it's because I haven't gone much better since the last time. I mean, I did get a little bit better, like my stomach doesn't hurt anymore, but overall I just like don't feel like my throat, and like I have constipation, and it's not constipation. What is it when you have like your nose like clogged a little bit? I have that. I don't know what the other one was, but yeah. Please, let's get things started and roll the intro.
That was amazing. That was as good as mine.
Hello, Sydney. You ever felt a knife cut through human flesh and scrape the bone beneath? What's your favorite scary movie? To see what your insides look like.
Nightmare Tales: The Legend of Hanako-san. From what I knowledge, it's basically Bloody Mary, Japanese Bloody Mary, right?
Yumi Nakamura stands
But
at
I
the
don't know
gate
the
of
story.
Hamakita Elementary to start her first day in her new school. Neither her mother or father were able to attend this first day with her due
So is
to
the
their
town
work
named after her or
commitments.
after the school?
So Yumi summoned up all her courage and confidently entered the school grounds. She found her classroom and then greeted the teacher, explaining how she was
First day of what grade though?
quite nervous.
Seems like first grade.
The teacher assured her she had nothing to worry about and stood her out in front of the students in order to introduce her and to request that they all befriend and take good care of her. Two girls at the back made snide remarks about her hair and clothes, which ironically was not so different to their own. And then they decided it would be
I always hated people who are like that. I mean, back then, back in my day in elementary school, I used to bully people. I wasn't really a bully. I was more of the guy you'd call when the bully would get a hand. So I was like in the middle. I was neutral, alright? During elementary school, neutral, alright? I did punch and I did, you know, insult here and there. But I was always the guy you'd call for like, you know, when things got out. I was neutral the entire way through. Not much of a troublemaker. I mean, a little bit, yeah, try to justify myself. But I always hated people who would like insult people who are basically, you're basically doing the same thing, right? It's like insulting someone for being trash at a game while the entire squad knows that you're also trash. So like, who are you to talk?
Recess came, and the two girls befriended Yumi and asked her if she would like a tour of the school. She said that she would love that, but first, she would love to know where the toilets are.
Dude, this guy's
Two
voice.
girls, seizing this opportunity,
It's
tell
like
her
nice
that they
and
are
deep. It's like
located on
good
the
for
third floor.
more animations.
However, she must look out for Hanako-san. Who? She asks.
I thought she was
The
Hanako-san.
legend of Hanako-san has terrified Japanese schoolchildren for generations. She is said to be the spirit of a young girl who is known to haunt
okay.
school
I was about to say.
bathrooms. Some think that she was a child who lived during World
She's
War
moaning
II
metal.
and who was killed during an air raid while hiding in a
Okay.
school
Okay.
bathroom during a game of hide and seek. Others think that Hanako-san came to haunt school bathrooms after being murdered by a stranger or an abusive parent. To summon Hanako-san, it is
Okay, well
often
that's
said
dog.
that
Hanako-san
individuals
is
must
dog.
enter a school's bathroom.
Now listen, when it says to summon this person to do this, right, and then they get pissed off because you summon them and they're doing the thing. Like it's like Candyman. You go to the mirror and you say Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I'm not gonna say it for the 5th time just in case, but still. And then something happens and everybody's like, oh my god, something happened, you know. As an adult or as a grown-up person with like, you know, a secure conscience and, you know, like your brain is fully developed or you have a grasp on your conscience and stuff like that, why would you do that? I would see why a kid who's like, you know, 6 years old would dare himself to go to the bathroom and be like, Hanako-san, Hanako-san, Hanako, Candyman, Candyman, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. But as a grown-up, why would you do it? Because every horror movie I see that's about Candyman, Bloody Mary, it's always got, it's like, not guys, but it's always like grown-ups. It's never a child, which a child is completely understandable, but I don't understand how grown-up adults do it.
Usually on the 3rd floor of the school. Knock 3 times on the 3rd stall and ask if Hanako-san is present.
So 3rd floor
If
on
she
the
is
3rd.
there, she will reply with some variation of, "Yes, I am." The individual may then witness the appearance of a bloody or ghostly
Oh wait,
hand,
it's Japanese toilet.
or even Hanako-san herself.
What's she do though?
If they do see her, Hanako-san will pull the individual into the toilet, which may lead to a lifetime of suffering in hell.
You see, like, there's nothing to gain from that.
The
It's not
girls
like, oh,
dare
she grants
Yumi
you a
to head
wish
to the
or
3rd
something.
floor
But it's like,
and knock on the
straight
3rd
up, she's
stall.
gonna kill you.
Trying to
You
appear
don't gain
brave
anything.
in front of her new classmates, and not wanting to be teased, she accepts their challenge and makes her way upstairs.
But she's a child. She's a child.
At the 3rd stall,
Also, you see, if I were to do this, I'd be so dumb because I'm already asking questions. 3rd floor, right? You have to find a bathroom. Is it the is it the 3rd stall to the entrance, like to the sinks? Because of the entrance. I'm literally about to explain how a bathroom works. There's the entrance, the sinks, and then like, you know, for guys the urinals are over here or over here, and then they have like the stalls. Is it 3rd to the last or 3rd from the beginning? Because it's the way you think about it. So for me, I would have already failed. I would have already like gone home. I'm like, oh, it didn't work, because I would have been like, 3rd. She said 3rd, but which is the 3rd stall?
she knocks on the door, and nothing happens. She then opens the door. At this point, the other girls
Oh
push her
no,
in.
bro! I would have pissed myself.
They
Like,
then wedge the door shut with a cabinet so that she is trapped.
first off, where'd you get the cabinet?
inside.
Second of all, those stalls have things under.
She screams and cries, but no one hears her, and no one comes to her aid.
She becomes one of us.
Eventually, school for the day finishes.
Are you really telling me
Night sets in.
not a single teacher hears another child screaming?
With her parents working overtime
No one
in their new
answers,
jobs,
asks
no one misses Yumi,
what happened.
and she is left there, alone,
The parents don't
trapped
come
in
in.
the dark for the remainder of the night. The next morning, the girls return
Well, she ain't dead.
to see how Yumi has fared through their prank. After opening the door, they are shocked to see that Yumi is no longer there.
Because
and that
she
they
got
are
out.
greeted by Hanako-san, who drags them both to a slow and painful death.
So did Hanako-san also kill the first girl? I'm so confused, by the way. Alright, I do have some things to say right now about that. So did Hanako-san kill the first girl? Because technically she did summon her. Why did Hanako-san kill the other two? Out of revenge for the other girl? I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, dude. I was trying so hard not to sneeze.
But yeah, did Hanako-san kill the other two girls because of revenge of the first girl? Because if you play by the rules, technically they did not summon her, so they cannot be killed. Third or second, I don't know. Where did they get the drawer from? There is no drawers unless you're in a locker room, right? But there is no drawers in a school bathroom. That's, I assume, elementary. There's no drawers anywhere there. Yeah, a lot of loopholes. But again, it could be a Japanese school, and I've only been to an American school, never a Japanese school. Because I was saying, like, those stalls have things under, but if it's a Japanese school and, like, the toilets are that low, they can't have stalls with, like, you know, the things that we have. It's, like, you know, visible to see if someone's in there so you can use the stall. So I'm assuming it's, like, fully, like, guarded through all the stalls. But yeah, the parents didn't ask where their daughter was. The teachers don't ask where Yumi went. It's kind of 50-50, but anyway, at the end of the day, that's why we watch these, because, you know, we like to find loopholes and stuff, and we like to, you know, just see fun animations and scary stuff. So yeah, we can't really, you know, get mad. It's an animation. It was just like 5 minutes long. It did its job. I'm entertained. I'm happy. And I hope you guys are happy, because at the end of the day, this is what I make these videos for. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment something down below. Comment something nice, so we could so we can push the community. And yeah, until next time, sayonara.